Hey guys, welcome back to 31 Days of Halloween. Do I sound like I have a lisp? Feels like I kind of have a lisp or something. I don't know, it's weird. Well, anyway, today I'm going to be doing a Buffy vampire makeup with no prosthetics, just paint. This is great for if you want just a super casual, comfortable costume because you're literally going to wear jeans and a t-shirt, but you still want to look super done up and like you put some effort into it. And it's also very similar to the vampires from The Lost Boys, so that's another costume idea. If you're new here, now's the time to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be uploading a video every day in the month of October, so now is a pretty good time to subscribe. God damn it. Keep getting lipstick on my vampire teeth. So yeah, let's just jump. God damn it, I can't say that with these teeth. Yeah. Let's just jump right in.
Slow down.
No.
What you gotta do?
No. Don't tell me what to do. So let's just jump right in. Okay, no more fangs, it's easier to talk. So I started off by blocking out my eyebrows. If you want to learn how I did this, I'm going to link it up here and link it down below. I've already got my base done with foundation and concealer, so I'm going to jump right into the vampire brow. I'm starting off with a Makeup Forever Artist Color pencil in the color Endless Cacao. It's a very cool toned light brown. You'll want to draw the new brow way lower than where your natural brow is. I'm using this pencil to start sketching out the wrinkles in the brow. You want to make sure that all the colors you use in this look are cool toned, because if you look at your shadows, they are cool toned. They're almost gray, so you want to mimic an actual shadow. This pencil is pretty creamy and glides on really easily. I also chose to use it because I can blend it out easily with a flat synthetic brush so that I don't have harsh lines. Wrinkles are pretty defined lines, but you don't want them to just be drawn on. You still want them to have a touch of realism and dimension to them. So you're going to want to blend them out a little bit. And as you can see, I'm working in layers. I apply one layer, blend it out, apply another layer to intensify it, blend it out again, and so on and so forth. Next, I'm going in with a Makeup Revolution stick foundation in number F14. This is just a dark foundation stick, but you can use a contour stick for this or any cream contour color. You just have to make sure it's cool toned, as I said before. You don't want your shadows to look orange. That wouldn't be realistic. I'm using this to intensify all the lines I created and start blending it out to add dimension to the look. I used quite a few different reference photos for this. The brow shape varies a little bit depending on the character, so I kind of combined a few of them from the different reference pictures I had. So make sure you have some good pictures to work off of. I'm also starting to carve out my cheekbones with this. The vampire brow prosthetic also includes the cheekbones, so you want to make sure to also carve those out, because they all have cheekbones that could cut glass. Now I'm going in with a Kevin Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer, and all this is a very heavy coverage concealer. I'm using this to begin highlighting. You'll want to concentrate the highlights right next to the wrinkles you drew. This will make them really pop and stand out. Whenever you have a shadow, you can make it look darker and deeper by highlighting the area beside it. So this will really start creating the 3D effect that we're trying to achieve with this. This part involves a lot of blending and taking your time with it and working in layers. But as I said, concentrate the color along the edges and blend it out towards the rest of the skin. I like to work with flat brushes for this. I find it much easier to blend out creams. Here I decided to change the shape of the eyebrow bone area. I don't know what to call that. I didn't really like the shape I had made before, so I just went in and changed it up a little bit. And that's the beauty of using creams for a look like this, is that you can change as you go and then set everything at the end with powder once you're happy with it. So I didn't get into Buffy until very recently. I didn't watch it when it was actually out. I only watched it thanks to my friend Santana in Ireland, who made me binge watch it. And, well, she didn't make me, but we ended up binge watching it together, and it was a lot of fun. But I still haven't watched the end, so I don't know how it ends, so please no spoilers down below. I know it's a super old series. Don't at me, okay? But I don't know how it ends. So, yeah, there you go. So I'm starting to bring that highlight down and blending it into the lower half of my face. I'm also making sure to highlight my forehead, my chin, and my cupid's bow. You don't want the brow to be the only thing painted on your face. You want it to kind of blend in with the rest of your skin. And by that, I don't just mean color-wise, I mean texture-wise too. So you want your entire face to have the same sort of highlights, if that makes sense. Aww, I love him. I'm sorry, we're gross. I don't care. Now for some more contouring, I wanted to deepen my smile lines and my cheekbones, of course. And you want to make a sort of triangle shape with your contour. That will really give a carved out cheekbone effect. Next, I'm going in with the Tarte Pro Glow palette, and I'm using the cream contour color. It's a much darker color than the foundation I was using, so I'm using it to deepen everything a little bit more. And that's it for cream products. Next, I'm using the Catrice Go Charlie Brown eyeshadow to deepen everything even more. It's a very deep, very cool tone brown. This is my absolute favorite product for contouring, and I know it's an eyeshadow, but I use it for contouring my face when I need some really good contouring. It's the perfect shade. Now for some highlights, I'm going in with the Lunatic Cosmetics Contour Palette Volume 1, and I'm taking the pale yellow color, and I'm applying that over all my highlights, just patting it down. You don't want to disturb anything you did with the cream products, and since cream is very slippery, you just want to make sure you're patting down the powders on top, not dragging them on top of the cream. I'm using a very dense brush to apply it around the edges, and a really fluffy brush where I want to blend it out a little bit more, like on the forehead and on my chin. Then going in with a powder contour from the Pro Glow palette, I'm going to deepen my temple and my cheekbone contours. Now you can stop here, but I wanted to go for a little bit of a glam vampire, so I used the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in Cool Neutrals, and I'm taking this shade all over the lid. I didn't get too complicated with the eye makeup, since this was the 90s after all. There are no halo eyes here. I just wanted to make sure the eyes were dark and defined, but I still wanted to keep those cool tones going. Then for lips, I went in with the NYX Liquid Suede in Vintage. I thought this was a pretty 90s color, don't you think? I'm not going super glam with this. I just wanted to give a little bit more of a 90s touch to the look. Then going in with a Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I'm not going to be applying lashes, so I thought a good dose of mascara was in order. Now it's time for the contacts, fangs, and wig, and you're done. The wig is optional, of course. As you can see here, I thought this looked really cool with my own hair as well, so feel free to, do whatever. But I think the contacts and the fangs are a really great touch. If you don't have the contacts, at least get the fangs. You kind of need them if you want to be a vampire. And that's it. I really hope you liked it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you're a Buffy fan as well, and let me know who your favorite character is in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!